welcome back to Everyday English Practice Series with teacher LaShawn. That would be me. So really quick, here in the United States, we are getting ready to celebrate a holiday on Thursday called Thanksgiving. So we usually say Happy Thanksgiving. Happy Thanksgiving to everyone in the United States and outside of the United States, wherever you're watching from. If you celebrate Thanksgiving, happy Thanksgiving to you. Usually we have a big meal and family gets together and we celebrate the reason why we are thankful and grateful. So think about that. What are some things that you are thankful for, right? I'm thankful that many of you have decided to come and join me in this classroom and give me the opportunity to help you with your English. So I'm thankful for that. All right, well, let's get into it. So the last time we were talking about routine. We started our lesson on routines. And first, do you remember what a routine is? All right, so a routine is something that if you said we do all the time or we do every day, right? That would be a routine, right? So we started talking about routine, and I wanted you to get an understanding of some of the phrases that we use based on when we actually do something, right? So for example, we talked about things that we do every day. We talked about things that we do, that we did yesterday, things that we're doing now, and things that we will do, right? So things that we do every day. I think I shared with you that when we're doing something every day, that is habitual present, if you want to add a grammar term to it. Things that we did, that is simple past, right? Things that we are doing now, that is present continuous. And things that we will do will be the future, right? Things that we will do are things in the future. All right, so I didn't label them that way at the beginning because I don't want you to be so caught up in grammar terms. I want you to be able to use those things, right? Because when we're talking, I don't come up to you and say, hey, give me a simple present sentence. No, I want you to be able to use a sentence. I want you to be able to express yourself in simple present. And this is what this is about, being able to express yourself, right? So let's review. Let's see how much you remember, because we were using the verb get up. Do you remember what it means to get up? All right, to rise, or if you're sleeping, we have to get up, right? I'm sitting now, but I need to get up off of the couch, right? Or off of the sofa, get up, okay? So we were using get up, and we were using two pronouns. We were using I, and we were using she. Okay. You can also say we were using you, because when we asked the question, we answered, what do you? Okay. And then we answered I. Right. So we kind of used all three. Right. We were also using, if we use she, we're definitely using he and it. So he, she, it are the pronouns that are grouped together. Okay. That's all third person. Okay. So let's review. Let's see how much you remember. All right. Let me bring up some questions. Okay. So over here, you see we have some questions and we have some phrases. Okay. So if you see the question, right, like right here, what do you do every day? That means I want the answer. So what do you do every day? You can pause the video and think about the answer, and then come back and see if your answer is correct, okay? All right, so what do you do every day? What's the answer? The answer is, I get up every day. Okay? What do you do every day? I get up every day. I will put the answer in all caps. That way we can tell every day. Okay? What do you do every day? I get up every day. Okay, so if you said that, then your answer is correct. Okay, what about the next one? The next one isn't a question, it's the answer. I got up yesterday. What's the question? I got up yesterday. What's the question? What do you think? All right, well, pause the video. I'm going to give the answer in a few seconds, so pause it and see if your, and then come back and see if your answer is right? Think about it a little bit and then come back and see if your answer is correct, okay? Okay, so the answer is, I got up yesterday. The question is, what did you do yesterday? Okay, and I'm going to put the question in caps again. What did you do yesterday? All right, that's your question. All right, so if you got this, I got up every day, or I get up every day, what did you do yesterday? Then bravo. If you didn't get it, maybe you only got one, or you didn't get any, it's okay. You keep practicing. That is the goal. That is the idea. You have to practice, okay? So just remember, keep practicing. Keep watching the videos. Sometimes when you watch videos over and over, it starts to sink in, all right? Okay. Next question. The next one is a question. What are you doing now? What's the answer? What are you doing now? Don't forget, we're using get up. Forgive me, I feel like I have something in my throat. I have my juice here, so clear that up. Okay, pause your video. I'm going to give the answer. If you still need to think about it a little bit, think about it, and then come back, okay? What are you doing now? The answer, I am getting up now. Okay? All right. Bravo if you got that correct. All right, so next one. What will you do tomorrow? What will you do tomorrow? Do you have the answer for that? Okay, pause your video if you still need to think about it. For those of you who have it, great job. Pause your video, think about it, and then come back to see if you have the correct answer, okay? So the question, what will you do tomorrow? I will get up tomorrow. I will get up tomorrow is the answer. Okay. All right. So I'm going to make the font a little bit smaller just so that you can see everything. Make it a little bit smaller. Oh, that might be too small. Okay. So for now, I'll leave it here. And if we need to make it a little bit bigger or move some stuff up, we'll do that. Okay, ready? Next one. So now I have an answer, right? She gets up every day. We changed the pronoun, remember? She. What is the question? What did we ask? Okay, so I'm going to give the answer. If you're still not sure, pause the video again and then come back, okay? Ready? The question, what? All right. Does, right? Because she does. What does she do every day? What does she do every day? She gets up every day. Okay? Good? Okay, good. All right. What did she do yesterday? What did she do yesterday? Does anyone have the answer? Okay. Once again, you know, I'm going to give the answer now. If you're not sure, think about it a little bit and then come back. So pause and then come back, okay? That's the best part of watching by video, right? You can pause it. Okay. What did she do yesterday? She got up yesterday. All right? She got up yesterday. Okay. Next one. What is she doing now? What is she doing now? Okay, I'm going to give the answer. Pause. What is she doing now? She is getting up now. All right. And finally, we're adding he because I almost forgot he. Okay, so he will get up tomorrow. That's the answer. He will get up tomorrow. What's the question? Okay, now's the time to pause. The question is, what will he do tomorrow? All right, what will he do tomorrow? And I'm sorry if you can't see it. There we are. It's a little small, but okay. So this is the review. No worries. Okay, how did you do? Good? So-so? All right? It's okay. You keep practicing and you'll get better and better, all right? So we are going to continue. Remember, I told you about your paper that you fold in fours. You should have 4 boxes. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, you should have every day, right? Yesterday, now, tomorrow. This will help you. So right now, if you have this paper, you should have your verb get up on this paper so far. So we will see other verbs and you will be able to practice using other verbs. What's important here is knowing the verb form, knowing what the verb looks like in past tense, knowing what it looks like in future tense, right? Knowing just how to change or how to conjugate the verb, right? We use that phrase, that word before. Conjugate means to change. So let's go ahead and let's continue with our new pronouns, and then we will, if we have time, we'll go into some of the other verbs that you get to see, all right? Okay, so this is what we were looking at the last time. We were looking at our canvas, and if you remember, we had our verb phrase, which is get up. We had the person that we were using, which was I and she, and of course he and it, right? And this is how we set up our paper. Okay, so if you have your paper, this is what you should see on your paper every day, yesterday, now, tomorrow. You might have what do you do every day. I know that we were practicing and using she. So we started off with I, and then we started off with you, what do you do, and answering with I. Then we moved to she. So today, we already reviewed. Let's change. Let's change to we. A little bit. We and they. All right. So this is pretty simple because all you're doing is changing, you're substituting the pronoun. Okay. So for example, every day. Let's take a look at that. Right now we have what do you do every day? We can change it. What do we do every day? What do we do every day using get up? Our answer before was I. Well, now we have to change it to we. We get up every day. Okay, so what do we do every day? We get up every day. All right. What about yesterday? What do you think yesterday would be? What's the question? Let's start there. What did... Okay, so if you're saying we, what did we do yesterday? Sometimes you forget. What did we do yesterday, right? You forget. So the answer is we got up yesterday. Pretty simple, right? We and they. Pretty simple. Okay. What about now? Here's our question. So we is more than one person, right? So you have I, you have you, that's one person. You have he, that's one person. You have she, one person. It is one person. Now we have two or more people. So when we're asking the question, we also have another verb in that question. We have is. So I will just substitute just to show you. Right now we're asking, what is she doing now? We are going to change it since we're using we. What are we doing now? Does that make sense? And if you're not sure, you can always go back and remember your to be, right? I am, you are, he, she, it is, we are, you are, they are. Okay, so that's why when we're asking the question, it has to be are. What are we doing today? What's the answer? Do you remember? We are getting up now. We are getting up now. Okay. What about tomorrow? We have a question. What's the question? We still have to use will because it's future. What will? And now we're changing the pronoun. What will, not you, what will we do tomorrow? And the answer, not I, we will get up tomorrow. Okay? As you learn other words or other vocabulary, then you can change it. So, for example, what will we do tomorrow afternoon? We can add new words. Oh, we will get up tomorrow afternoon. Okay? Once you add other verbs, you'll be able to change that also. Okay? What will we eat tomorrow? We will eat, because it doesn't change, fish tomorrow. Okay? So do you see how we are building, and that way you'll be able to have more conversation and be able to ask more questions and substitute for what you want to ask or what you want to know. Okay? So we looked at we. Let me ask you, what do we do every day? What's the answer? We get up every day. We will get up tomorrow. What's the question? What will we do tomorrow, right? What will we do tomorrow? Okay. All right. We have they. And they is similar, okay, to we. So it's not much of a change except that we're changing we today. So for example, what do, instead of we, what should we say? What do they do every day? And again, we change we to they. They get up every day. Okay. What about yesterday? What should we say? What did they? Oh, what did they do yesterday? What's the answer? They got up yesterday. Okay. What about now? What are, not we, they? What are they doing now? And what are we changing it to? The answer. They are getting up now. Okay? And finally, tomorrow. What will they do tomorrow? Change we, the answer. They will get up tomorrow. Okay? So, Let's see. What did they do yesterday? They got up yesterday. So if you said they got up yesterday, bravo. Okay. What are they doing now? Answer. They are getting up now. I'm going to ask you another question. Okay, you have to put your thinkers on. What do you do every day? Don't forget, get up. Use get up. I get up every day. So if you said, I get up every day, then you are right. What do they do every day? They get up every day. Okay. What will she do tomorrow? She will get up tomorrow. Okay. One more. What is he doing now? Do you remember? He is getting up now. Okay. So bravo. Great, great job. So let's just talk, okay? That's a lot, right? Those are a lot of pronouns, and that's why I'm going to stop here before I go into the lesson slides and the other verbs, because I want you to be able to get the concept, okay, of using the pronouns and conjugating the verbs, right? I want you to get the idea that there will be two verbs in the sentence or in the question, okay? What is he doing now? He is, that's one verb, getting up. Phrase, verbal phrase, now, okay? So don't think that it's strange to see two verbs in one sentence. That's possible, okay? Just remember, how to conjugate. That's important. And what I'll do is I'll put a link for a past tense video that you can watch to help you, past tense verb video that you can watch to help you to understand how to conjugate those verbs. All right, well, I'm going to stop here and I will see you next time. All right, enjoy your day or night. All right, bye-bye.